Howdy everyone, Sarcy here, and today we're looking at the PS4 version of Payday 2 Crimewave Edition in 2023. Now one thing I'd like to mention before we begin is that before recording footage for this video, I've only played this specific version once, maybe twice. I only ever got it because of my friend's PlayStation Plus account, and it was a way for me to introduce him to Payday 2 and to play with him. I don't really like playing on the PS4 in general, which is why this is my least played version of Payday 2. However, after spending way more time than was necessary getting footage for this version, I continued playing this version for hours and hours, and I think I'm going to continue playing it as the whole experience is just very smooth. But anyway, let's get started. One thing that I think is different from the Xbox One and PS4 version is that with the PS4, the soundtrack that is linked with the DLC heists is inaccessible unless you have the DLC, meaning if you have it set to play the heist default track and you join a DLC heist that you don't have, it'll just play a random track. This is something I don't believe happens on the Xbox One version, as I don't own any of the DLC on there, yet I'm able to use all the music. It sucks a little, but it's not a deal breaker for this version. So how many people are playing the PS4 version? Well, more than any other console version. This is definitely the most popular console version. Unlike other versions, this one actually refreshes and cycles through different pages of lobbies. Whether this is just the normal thing it does, or if it only does that when there are too many lobbies to display at once, I don't know, but either way, there's lots of players, both noobs and veterans, playing heists of all kinds, so you'll have no problem finding good lobbies. So remember when I said the Xbox One version runs basically perfectly? I was wrong. There's a few heists on there that have noticeable performance issues, and the PS4 version is unfortunately no exception. The biker heist also stutters near the end ride on this one, just like the Switch. Still, this version is the best running version between the three. After having played back-to-back through all the previous versions, the first time I loaded up a heist for capturing footage, I was actually thinking to myself, holy crap, this is so smooth when I loaded in, having gotten used to the more jittery performance of all the other versions. I don't know if playing this on PS5 cleans up what minor stutter there is on this version, as I'm playing on PS4, but if it's anything like the Xbox One version, I highly doubt it. Either way, I've had a great time with this version, and I still am having a great time with it. I've been spending most of my time doing crime sprees. Before doing this video, I never did any crime sprees before, even on the PC version. I basically forgot they existed. I've always just stuck to regular heists, just basically playing whatever I came across. However, there's extra incentive to do crime sprees on the PS4 version, as that's the only way you'll be getting any armor customizations. And it's not like it's annoying to do them or anything. It's actually a refreshing and fun experience playing random heists and having different modifiers added that mix things up and increase the difficulty. And it's nice when you finally decide to cash out and just get bombarded with tons of card drops rather than the traditional single drop at the end of each heist sort of thing. I honestly wish I gave crime sprees a chance sooner. And of course, I've also come across a fair amount of people with mics in this version. Not surprising, since people playing on PS5 basically have a built-in mic, and PS4 mics aren't uncommon, so definitely plenty of communication on here compared to all the other console versions. So if you want to play Payday 2 on console and you want the smoothest experience, the most content, and the largest player base, the Crimewave Edition on PS4 is definitely the way to go. And with that, we've now looked at every console release of Payday 2. Each version has its own ups and downs, but at the end of the day, if you're playing one of them, you're still basically playing Payday 2, and you're gonna have a great time. If you decide to start playing one of these versions, maybe I'll see you there, as I'll continue to bounce around versions based on what I'm in the mood for. I mostly frequent the PS3 and Switch version, though I'm definitely more and more playing the PS4 version lately, and I'm still going to occasionally hop onto the Xbox 360 version here and there whenever I can find people playing, that is. Though I don't think I'm going to touch the Xbox One version that much, if at all. So, thanks for watching. I've had a lot of fun making these videos, and it's always nice to have an excuse to talk about my favorite game. I'm still considering making a few more videos on Payday on console in general, so stay tuned. Till then, this is WarSarcy on the Game Clips channel, and I'm out.